Hey there, Scorpio. So just a general overview on how it's gonna go. We're gonna be pulling up your guys' generals using the mystical moments. We're gonna do your guys' love using the Gyo Tarot deck, your guys' career and finances using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then we're gonna finally end up your guys' reading with the Monological Oracle deck. All right. So I just want to let you guys know. Also, sorry for not doing your guys' reading. Apparently the YouTube has been having some sort of issues, and for some reason it wasn't taking in my microphone. But just for future references, if it ends up happening again, don't worry too much about it. I will somehow end up doing the video on the next day, most likely. All right. So just going on to your guys' generals now. Let's see here. What does Scorpio need to know right now? King of Cups in reversed. A lot of you guys are closing your guys' emotions. Ten of Wands. Let's see. The Tower reversed. You guys are afraid of disappointment. Whether you guys like to believe it or not, because the cards don't lie. The cards are telling me that a lot of you guys are very much emotional deep down, and you guys feel things more than other people would imagine, right? But it's hard for other people to understand you guys. You know what I'm saying? Some people might see you to be a little bit closed off, some people might see you to be aloof, but nevertheless, you guys do feel emotions, just not like the way how other people do it. And you guys feel emotions deep down, right? And a lot of you guys, especially due to past issues and things like that, a lot of people took your guys' emotional vulnerability for granted. It's like people started using you emotionally, people were taking a toll on you. They saw you to be somebody that's very naive, too kind, and too generous. And because of that, they used it against you. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys might have had to lose friendships. Some of you guys had to lose family members. Some of you guys may even had to lose relationships just because of the way how they were treating you, right? It's like a lot of people were just testing your guys' patience when it comes to your generosity, right? And it's like at this point, you guys are like, okay, that's it. I'm done. No more Mr. Nice Guy or anything like that, right? I don't want to have to deal with these people taking advantage of me. And who knows, this could have happened like many years ago or back in your guys' childhood. But it's like during this time, it's like more amplified. Like maybe some of you guys might have gone through a recent heartbreak, or some of you guys had to leave a past person behind. And then that's what kind of like triggered it to be amplified more, but nevertheless, it's like popping up more into your guys' energy now. It's like you guys have given up on even the idea of expressing your emotions, or even especially in regarding to love. And it's because a lot of you guys don't want issues to collapse. Some of you guys even are even to the point where, like, even though there might be something bad happening or whatever happens, it's like you guys choose to emotionally close off or not help a person because you don't want to get involved into any sort of drama or conflict, right? Because you guys feel like that due to your guys' actions, there will be consequences. And it's letting you guys know at this time that there is a lot of things that are happening in the world, right? And we've through many years now and for generations now, we've had to deal with so many traumatic events, so many disasters, and even till now, we're still dealing with these things worldwide. And the last thing we need is people to give up hope after how far we've come, right? And immediately what I was getting was like, don't give up on hope, right? Don't give up on the idea or feel like that you guys are alone and nobody actually cares for you and people aren't there for you. Because I do feel like that there are people that are there for you. I feel like there are people that care about you. You just have to look within yourself and find these people. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys with these eyes that are on this woman, right? To me, it's also getting like your guys' ancestors, your guys' spirit guides, whether you guys feel alone or people are against you or the world is against you, right? It's like no matter how or what the situation is, just know that you guys will have something or someone by your side, right? Whether that's your guys' family, your guys' spirit guides, your ancestors, God, the universe, right? And so it's letting you guys know that don't take what you think's for not for granted. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to be grateful for. There's always somebody that is there to comfort you. So it's letting you guys know that don't feel alone, right? And it's also letting you guys know that it's okay to be emotionally vulnerable because it's what makes us humans, right? What really matters is that you find the people that are very supportive for you in whatever type of situation you guys are going through, no matter what type of situation it is. Find those close people, your guys' soul tribe that you guys can rely on and people that can stick by with you through thick and thin. All right, that's what matters. And I feel like that the more that you find those type of people, the more you're going to start beginning to cherish everything and when it comes to life. You know what I'm seeing? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So I'm basically seeing that a lot of you guys are going to start seeing some of the good sides of things. You guys are going to start being grateful after you start noticing like all the little things that are helping you guys in your guys' life. You know, there whether that's like maybe a therapist that's helping you out. Maybe it's like a little kid that you see down the street that like brings out your playful side, right? Or maybe it's like you watching a movie and it lights your heart up. There's always something that will always comfort you, you know? But it's also symbolism letting you guys know that you guys are not alone, right? That whether, if you guys believe it, there is some sort of spirits, there's some sort of energy out there that truly cares about you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have some sort of recently deceased loved ones or people that are watching over you, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. They're always with you and like in your DNA, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. And they're always helping you, guide you, and to support you, okay? Let's go on to your guys' love now. What do you have for Scorpios in regarding to love? For those of you guys that have a specific person in mind. Page of Wands. A lot of you guys are not feeling it at this time. Let's see. The Sun. Nine of Cups. Some of you guys, there could be a no contact situation or no communication. There is some sort of lack of passion within this connection. Somebody here lost some sort of interest. Or maybe both of you guys all of a sudden started losing interest in one another. It's like no matter how hard you guys tried, it's like you guys tried so many different methods, and no matter how hard you guys tried, everything just started falling apart. And the more you guys tried, it's like the more things got worse. You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys can't come to a middle ground. You can't come to terms with things. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Why am I getting like a lack of drive or passion? There's some sort of lack of drive of passion, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, once again clarifying, Knight of Wands. You guys have lost interest with this person. Some of you guys decided to not resort to any actions at all. Some of you guys, the reason why you guys probably had to lose this connection anyways was because of distance. Some of you guys, distance could have been an issue, and some of you guys might have had issues having to travel to this person. Therefore, it resorted to you guys having to lose interest in this person. So basically, what I'm saying here is, well, whoever it is that you have a person in mind, I see you guys eventually losing interest in this person, and kind of stuck in between two paths, whether you should stay or you should go. It's like the only reason why you guys are sticking with this person or even thinking about this person at the moment is due to familiarity. Like, oh, yeah, they're cool. They're right. I might see something with this person, but do we really get along? Do we really connect on an emotionally deep level? Not necessarily. And better yet, I don't think you guys are really sexually attracted to this person. I gotta be real. It's like we literally have three cards signifying lack of passion. I mean, can it get any more clarified than that, right? Whenever it comes to the Two of Wands, in any type of situation, whatever type of indecision there is, I always like to say choose the new path because if this person really means so much to you, you wouldn't have to think twice whether you should stay with this person or not. If you have to think twice or question whether you should stay with this person, that is your guys' sign to start a new path, all right? Especially if there's a lack of passion there and determination. I would say go to the new path in which I'm seeing you guys do so, all right? And I feel like that even if you guys do choose the path of being with this person, I feel like you guys are eventually going to fall off with this person due to a lack of passion and collaboration with one another. So have it your way. I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys. Right now would be best if you guys just leave it as it is and go with your life, all right? What about for those of you guys that are single? Ten of Swords. Wow. You guys don't believe that commitment is ever possible in your guys' life, do you? Ten of Swords in reverse, and Four of Wands, as well as Queen of Swords. Wow, you guys are grieving very hardly right now. Some of you guys are still upset over what happened in the past. And I feel like some of you guys, whether you guys realize it or not, are even taking those past grievances that you guys have or that past what is it called? It starts with the R, but I don't exactly remember. I'll tell you guys if it comes up in my head. But basically you guys are taking all of those this anger towards even the new people, whether you realize it or not. Some of you guys are probably like, oh, well, I don't have any anger issues. Me and my love life is perfect or whatever, even though I'm technically referring to singles or whatever, right? But it's like, it's even the small things, like whether you guys like to choose it or not, like maybe some of you guys might act a little bit cold or aloof without noticing it. Like maybe some of your past partners or whatever might have mentioned how very distant you are, how very quiet or cold or aloof you seem to act of as lately, or you don't seem to warm up very easily. It's like those small instances like that is kind of what I'm getting here. And I feel like it's mainly due to the fact that you guys are afraid to open this can of worms out. It's kind of what I'm getting here. You guys still have the past stuck into your head. That's why you guys don't believe there's a future. I feel like everything would all end and you guys could have your happily ever after by just losing everything that happened in the past. A lot of you guys feel like that you don't even deserve to have this commitment or happiness because of the past. The past, you guys are allowing the past to haunt you or the past to affect your guys' future relationships. Your guys' advice, Three of Wands. You need to have hope in your life, all right? And I know that seems a bit far fetched and asking a lot from you guys to have a little bit of hope, especially if you guys have been single for a while. But it's like, it's better than having negative thoughts and looming over the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's going to be easier because obviously it sounds easier said than done, right? But it's like, if you think about it, when has you being depressed and down and about ever solved anything in your life? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you guys are going to be depressed about it, you're not going to get anything out of it because in maybe you would be hoping that maybe a relationship would come by, but other people won't be able to see that. People don't read your minds, right? Unless if you're talking to a psychic, but that's a different story, right? People can't read your mind. So if you want to be in a relationship, you have to put this image out there that you want a relationship. Be more open, be emotionally vulnerable, even though it hurts, right? But it's a risk or a chance you should be willing to take, right? We all are going to have to end up taking risks at some point in our life, whether you guys like it or not, in order to achieve fulfillment, happiness, and success in our life, all right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. But one thing's for sure, don't lose that hope, right? And try to be more open, is what I have to say to you, all right? I feel like the more that you keep doing that and have a little bit of hope and faith in yourself, I'm not saying the universe, I'm saying about yourself, because your guys' willpower and actions determine your guys' outcome. The more you have more faith in yourself, I feel like the better the outcome is going to be. Once again, Seven of Wands in the back. You need to be open. You need to quit being guarded. All right? So that's what I have for you guys in regarding to your guys' love life. Let's go on to your guys' career and finances now. Let's see here. For those of you guys that have a specific job, or like working for a company or organization, Queen of Wands, very bold, determined, passionate, very creative. You are I'm seeing a raise or promotion, mostly a promotion, so expect that to happen. But once again, I'm saying this with a grain of salt, because once again it depends on your guys' willpower and determination, all right? You have to, of course, put in the effort. I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but that's the way of life, so get used to it, all right? I'm not gonna be here to like breadcrumb you and sweet talk you into these things, okay? This is real life we're talking about here. So, if you guys are bold and you guys are feeling frisky, go ahead and ask your guys' boss or manager for promotion, because I feel like it's going to be worth it, all right? It might be a risky and bold move, but she does not give a flying F, because even though there's a cat standing right in front of her, which is a representation of bad luck, she is still willing to do so because she has that freaking confidence. That's all she needs, all right? So, whatever type of job, organization you work for, I feel like if you take that risky, bold move to go and ask for a raise or promotion, I'm seeing a lot of great results, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are self employed? Let's see for you. Three of Cups. Expect some sort of major event to happen. If you guys haven't, you guys should suggest like an opening night for your guys' business, or like create some sort of events or gatherings for your guys' business, right? For example, like some of you guys could start some sort of sponsorship, right? Get sponsored for some sort of other companies or other events. So I feel like if you guys do so, not only are you guys like advertising your guys' business and letting your business be known, but you're also gaining a lot of revenue. You're gaining more friends. You guys are gaining more colleagues. You guys might be hiring more employers due to your guys' revenue, right? So I feel like what's really important for you guys, if you guys want some sort of success in regarding to your business, try collaborating with other people, right? And it doesn't have to be where you guys have to start events, right? For some of you guys, it could be as simple as you guys, like, talking to your friends and gaining some sort of ideas or gaining their opinion on what they think about your business. What do they think about your niche, or what are some ideas or ways to help improve your guys' business, right? So those are some things that you guys can also get some sort of advice on, or get some sort of idea on as well too. For others of you guys, I'm also getting like teamwork basically makes the dream work. So, like I said, collaboration. There was another thing that popped into my head, but I forgot what it was. I think it was like something with like maybe working with your friends might also be better. Like working with your guys is like hiring your friends as your guys' coworkers or your guys' employees would be very beneficial, because you guys know that they have that loyalty and that trust, so they're more likely to work with you guys is kind of what I'm seeing here. But overall, just create some sort of like create that little bomb effect, right, for your guys' business to spark is kind of what I'm getting here. And I feel like due to you guys doing that, you guys' fruits are gonna start growing. You're gonna see some sort of revenue or some sort of you guys are gonna start climbing the ladder if that makes any sense, right? Especially if you guys feel like that everything has been like going in a standstill or you guys felt like that things haven't been moving, I feel like that is what's really gonna help benefit you guys a lot more, all right? What about for those of you guys that are unemployed? Knight of Wands. You guys need to be very bold and risky at this time, all right? And even if this seems scary at first, this guy, guess what, has salamanders on his cloak, which is a symbolism protection from fire. So even though it might seem risky and things like that, just go ahead and do that, all right? Take that job interview, to, go work on that resume, go demand a raise or promotion or whatever. Go after whatever feels right to you. If there is that one particular job that is calling out to you or you guys feel very psyched or excited to do, go after it because it's letting you guys know that if you guys don't, it could be too late. Is kind of what I'm getting here. That's literally what I was getting. Like it could literally be too late. Like you guys might the position might end up getting taken, especially if it's a pretty good, decent position. So if it seems pretty good, decent, and they got a good pay, I would make sure to snatch that because it could be too late. That's literally the words that was popping in my head. And just so you guys know, like no matter what happens, you guys are protected. So nothing can get worse than where you guys are at. All right. So and plus that guy he has his armor, which is symbolism of protection as well too. So no matter what happens, you guys are protected. And if you guys feel like that you guys are going on the wrong path, guess what? You guys got spirit guides. You guys have the universe or God that is there with you guys along the way. Okay. But I feel like that once you guys make that bold move, right? I feel like everything is going to start working towards you and you guys are going to start fulfilling and growing, right? But you have to plant yourself in that soil first, if that makes any sense. What about for those of you guys in regarding to your finances? King of Cups. Okay, so I seeing a lot of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction with your guys' finances is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's look more into it. Huh. Some of you guys, immediately what I was getting was comfort. So some of you guys, I'm seeing you guys planning on some strategies or doing some sort of research or finding ways how to save your guys' money for retirement. If you guys haven't done so, it's letting you guys know that if you want a comfortable lifestyle or a life, it's really suggesting you guys to start putting your guys' money and finding the right investments for your guys' retirement plan, like finding what would be like a good retirement plan for you guys. That way you guys will have a much more comfortable life after your guys' retirement, right? And for you guys to be able to relax, okay? So I'm seeing you guys looking into that. If you guys haven't, really great advice for you guys to start working on that right now. All right, is kind of what I'm getting here. Working on your guys' comfort and retirement, whatever that may mean to you, right? Like for example, if your guys' comfort level is to always be living in a beach house or whatever next to the ocean, heck, go for it. All right, if that's what you wanted, because I mean, after 60, it's like, what's the point? You already are getting money from your guys' work, right? So I wouldn't blame you guys if you wanted to chill out and relax or whatever. Okay, so let's go and end off your guys' reading with your guys' Moonology Oracle deck, alright? Scorpios. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So it's asking you guys to Taurus may be significant, but it's mostly I mostly take it as the energy that you guys need to embody. So a lot of you guys need to be a little bit more hardworking and strategic in your guys' plans. I'm mostly getting regarding to your guys' finances. Some of you guys need to be a little bit more savvy savers, a little bit more strategic on how do you guys want your guys' career to go, your job to go, set up some sort of small goals. That way you guys can achieve them easier and feel much more motivated. And also set up like a very good financial plan, which is exactly what we just talked about before I went straight on to this reading. All right, so let's see what else. look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So when it comes to Sagittarius, it's basically being very bold and very frisky, which is basically what this whole entire reading for you guys was about, is you guys being very bold and risky and going after whatever it is you guys desire. So for example, when it comes to your guys' job, work, or career, don't ignore those little takes or those like inspirations that you guys get when like starting your business, or ideas when it comes to your business, or like starting a new project or going after a specific job that you guys like, because those are not there for no reason. They're there because it's letting you guys know that right now, especially if it's continuously happening over and over again, it's letting you guys know, it's like sending you a message through a receiver that you guys need to start taking more action, because if you don't start taking more action, you guys will miss opportunities. And that's the great thing about Sagittarius as well too, because not only are they taking action, very fast, rapid action, but they do it with accuracy as well too. All right. They don't have a bow and arrow for no reason. Okay. So it's letting you guys know basically, like just basically like confirming what I said earlier, that if you guys don't start wrapping things up, you guys could be missing opportunities. So make sure you guys do so, and make sure you guys keep open minded. Yeah, not every plan is a practical plan. Sometimes there will be plan B or plan C. Sometimes none of the plans work. You just have to work with the energy, right? For example, if you end up getting into one job that you technically originally wanted to, but you end up finding an opportunity to an even better job, like, don't be afraid to take that risk, because maybe you guys might find your life purpose in that job compared to what you guys wanted beforehand, right? And then finally, to end off your guys' reading, your guys' last card is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So Virgos are all about perfection, accuracy, and beauty and aesthetics. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys could be focusing on your guys' beauty, your aesthetics. Some of you guys could have like an aesthetic change, or changing your guys' looks is kind of what I'm getting here. In general though, I'm seeing you guys trying to like work on your guys' stability, grounding yourself, and focusing on the hard work, making sure that everything is going out perfectly as planned, is kind of what I'm getting here. And also a time to give rather than take. So some of you guys might find that it's better that if you start giving more, then you guys might receive the good karma that comes back to you. All right. And also, it's like also letting you guys know, the more that you guys put effort into a particular thing, the more you guys are going to receive back. So as weird as it sounds, some of you guys, if you guys feel like your guys' energy is stagnant, maybe try switching the energy around by like maybe giving a donation or helping out the homeless, because you never know. Due to you guys switching that energy around, you guys could switch that energy around to maybe work for you instead of against you. You know what I'm saying? Is kind of what I'm getting. Sometimes you just got to do something to move the energy around, right? Because staying stagnant doesn't do anything. All right. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Hopefully, you guys like this and you guys found this to be helpful. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Take care.